Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Well, people, the first has came and went. Now, for the most part, I really didn't hear I really didn't hear nothing about nobody uh looting the stores here, right? Because not to say that well, everybody that posted talking about what the fuck they were gonna do if they didn't get their food stamps or what have you, right? Um, if they did it, well, we already know that these motherfuckers went to jail, right? If they didn't do it, that's because the motherfuckers actually really stopped and thought about what the fuck they was talking about, right? Um, like what I told y'all in the previous videos, right? Or I told y'all what I was gonna do, right? And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I went on the Air Force Base, went to the commissary there, because for one, I already know if indeed there was some ignorant fuckers, right? That actually really went out and did what they said that what the fuck they were gonna do, right? You know, I just know that they wouldn't have been able to bring that shit on post. So that's the only reason. So that's why I did that. But now that the first that came and went, right? I didn't seen a lot of shit. Motherfuckers actually really, I guess they actually really went out there and actually really tried that shit. I mean, but again, like I say, if it happened, it must have been so low key, right? That none of the local media outlets didn't get it. All of the stuff that I've actually really been watching has been on YouTube, right? Some of the stuff, you know, I was watching one now with this older white guy, right? That motherfucker said, "You go hear two sounds, right?" Easy go like, "Hey, look, need to walk the fuck on." That second one, that motherfucker put that goddamn charger handle back. He said the third one, you ain't gonna hear, right? So and for the most part, I mean, you gotta be like, okay, can I really blame? Can you blame them? That's for anybody, right? That's your goddamn hard earned money, and you want to go buy you some groceries, right? You should be able to buy groceries, right, without worry about somebody fucking with you, right? So again, and as far as like the Democrats are concerned, or the Democrats, as I like to call them, if you motherfuckers don't get y'all's act together here real soon, right, then you motherfuckers ain't gonna. The way today's acting, I was like, you know what? Do away with the motherfucking Democratic Party altogether. Because y'all some of this y'all stupid, y'all ignorant. They're like that bitch. Now you probably saying which one? I mean, hey, either come all over your face, or as everybody else know as Kamala Harris, right? Or Jasmine, I got a cock in my mouth, Crockett, right? So and then this bitch talking about she finna run for Senate. Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. Right? So, well, in either case, I wanted to get that out the way. Now, you know, some of us, right, are some of the most fucked up acting people that ever walked the face of the earth, right? I was watching another YouTube, uh, another YouTube channel, right? So with all of this, with the stuff that happened in Jamaica, with the big hurricane, brought to you in part by the lovely people who make the Heart Machine, right? You know, because if they should have been talking about that was like the biggest and the most powerful hurricane on record as far as like the island of Jamaica, then you just collect this unless you've been up on a fucking rock. Just know that that storm was actually like man-made. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, because I'm pretty sure if you actually really go back and look at the satellite images of that particular hurricane, you probably could see some chemtrails going all through that something bitch. All right, so but don't take my word for it. Hey, go ahead and do the research yourself. But the thing was get me, and this is why you know, motherfuckers, you try not to talk about black folks, but some of you motherfuckers, y'all, I swear, y'all are stupid, right? Look like I was watching this one clip. The hurricane done hit, right? And these motherfuckers still worried about breakfast, right? Yes, I said breakfast. You know, I usually don't. I can say breakfast, but I really don't like saying breakfast like that. So me with my little country ass, I'm gonna say breakfast, right? These motherfuckers worried about breakfast. Like, really? I mean, like, and then motherfuckers go get mad. It's just like, okay, if you know, if that ain't something the stupidest shit, I really don't know what the fuck is. That's almost as that's just as bad as saying, look, you sick than a motherfucker, right? You either got your head in a bucket, trash can, toilet bowl, whatever. You calling dinosaurs like a motherfucker. Then here comes somebody talking about, can you babysit my kids? I was like, motherfucker, don't you see me? I can't do shit for you right now, right? And God forbid, don't let it come out of both ends, right? You shitting every goddamn where, you throwing up every goddamn where, but these motherfuckers still want you to babysit their kids. Or it could be like, you know, anything that's, you know, that's actually really gonna hinder you from doing what the fuck that you usually do. And motherfuckers still want you to do it. I'm like, y'all some sorry bastards. And it's always motherfucking black folks, right? You know, to be perfectly honest, you know, I hate it when some of you motherfuckers, when some of you some bitches get a little piece of money, right? Then you carry your ass over to Jamaica, right? Hurricane hit. I mean, to be perfectly honest, depending on the time that you got your ass over there, right? If you was paying attention to the weather, you should have never carried your ignorant ass over there. Or if you actually really felt like, because I'm pretty sure you had enough time to get out of there before they said, you know what, it's a little bit too dangerous, right? So if you got your ass stuck over there during that goddamn hurricane, then you know what? You the dumb motherfucker. Now you gonna bitch because you ain't got no breakfast, right? And so now here it is. Now here it is. Now you got the Jamaican folk talking about it ain't all of them, right? But now they say, okay, look, y'all can't come back over here. You know, so but I'm just like, look, and this is I'm talking about my Jamaican brothers and sisters. Now, for those y'all that actually really putting this shit out, you do realize that y'all not the only motherfucking Jamaicans, right? Some of us actually really left the island, right? And now we reside here. So you might want to motherfucker watch who you calling black Americans because some of us, right, are from that damn island too, right? So, but I'm just like, right now, you know, there's you know a lot of shit going on, a lot of crazy shit going on, and then You know, back to the whole food stamp deal. You know, people act like somehow, well, y'all gonna shut the SNAP card off in the month this month, and so now we ain't gonna have Thanksgiving. And so I'm just like, okay, do you actually like really know the true story behind Thanksgiving since you hollering about it, right? I mean, because we knew what the fuck was going on, right? We knew how to go out there and hunt and whatever. It was the other motherfuckers that didn't know how to do it. So I guess this is like, okay, so the script has been flipped, if you will, right? You don't know how to hunt no more. You don't know how to do shit for yourself no more, right? Then you want the government to have, get you out of a bond, right? So maybe that's why y'all motherfucking bitching, because y'all done got too goddamn lazy. Don't know how to do shit for yourself no more, right? Now here you want to sit up here and holler about Thanksgiving this, Thanksgiving that, Thanksgiving the other. Well, 9 times out of 10, you same motherfuckers, right? We'll be talking about how fucked up Thanksgiving is, and then be talking about uh all of the fucked up shit that comes on Black Friday, right? But just like I said, 9 times out of 10, you weren't saying this shit when you was getting the motherfucking food stamps. So, just like I say, I really don't know what the fuck to say about y'all, and then everybody else that's sitting up here talking about, okay, well, they only showing black folks. Well, that's only because black folks are the only ones showing their ass, right? Stop showing your ass, right? And won't nobody be talking about you. That's how you. That's how you deal with shit like this, right? You don't want to get talked about. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in color, right? Or shut the fuck up in color. But before you do that, get up off your lazy ass, go get a job. So y'all motherfuckers can actually really stop taking taxes out of my goddamn retirement money, right? So then, like I say, like what I said in the other previous video, I was like, look, if there's anybody that need to be bitching, it need to be people like me. I don't even work no more. I'm retired. I ain't got to do this shit no more. All right? But these motherfuckers, they instead of taking shit out of my goddamn check, right? And just like I say, for you Democratic motherfuckers, don't y'all look, whoever the hell that y'all gonna pick for 2028, don't even motherfucking bother, right? Kamala talking about she may run again. No, keep your ass where the fuck you at, right? Because after all of that, you still don't know how to motherfucking answer a goddamn question. But you finna motherfucking run for office. Again. No, over there. Go sit your ass down over there. So, that being said, one other thing, right? I took that damn video down last night because I was high as shit. But at the same time, I'm just gonna leave this little bit for you out there, right? If women come from us, which although it just took just one time, so a lot of times, one time is all it need. One time is all what needs to happen to actually really prove a point, right? But like I asked the question, it's the actual. It's a. I think even now that I'm sober, I just sobered up from last night, right? But I still think it's an actual legitimate question. How the hell you gonna go half on shit when it really wasn't, when the half that you actually really think that you have actually really come from us? So look, y'all can take that, run with it if you wanna, or you can leave it alone, right? So with that being said, hey, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell big dad, tell big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Hey, look, like, subscribe, share. Let's get the likes up, people. So a lot of people can actually really come to the Crazy Uncle. Come be a part of this family. I'm gonna holler at y'all.